But anyways, my account is down like 4.2% as well. I think Tariq account is down like 5% stops as well. I think Woods also takes stop loss. So nobody is immortal. It's a part of game. um, I think this flush was the reality check for everybody who was doing so much over leveraging. The similar case happened in 2021, which was a great lesson for me. I would just say that if you have lost any money, just count how much RR you would need. Like since I lost like 4.7%, 4.2% in of my account, so I just need like 4 RR trade, and then my stops are gonna get covered. That's what risk management is. So I would highly suggest you guys to just reevaluate how much you lost in terms of percentage of your account, and just divide it with the RR you need. If you're gonna think in this way, then it will help you a lot in recovering the money you have lost. But if you're gonna think that I've lost like 7%, 8%. Oh fuck, I need this much move, this much percentage move to capture this much move to capture, then I think you are gonna do bad for your account, and your mental health will get fucked. Just think of it as how much RR you need just to cover your stop loss. And I think it's a part of a game. It's what make your skin thick, I think. We have all went through it, and I think most of you should be immune now, I would say. I think most of you should feel like immune. Even if you have lost so much, I think your attitude should be just not to get bothered so much. My mental health is fucked. Today is more ruined now. Can you tell me more about yourself? Incorrect. P2. I would like to help you. What if you loses it all but still staying positive? I would say if you ask about CoinGuru, I think most of you knows. Anyways, let's skip CoinGuru. I will give you example of Zach. He is talent here. He had so much soul. Literally, he had like so much soul. I think he went to like 500,000 portfolio in 2022, and then when the bear market came, he didn't sold any of his NFTs. And he didn't even took profit from Soul went to like $260, and then he round trip all the money he had earned in the market. And he round trip like 260, from 260 straight to like $8, right? And he was like, he could have like $500,000, but then he had all like $25,000 or something on his name. And then he started trading on leverage and lost it all. And even he shorted the bottom of Soul around like $8. And now look at him. He had like few $1,000s to his name in 2023, and now he's a millionaire. So yeah, if he can do it, and I can give you example of CoinGuru. He lost it all. He started back with $1,000. You can ask him, and now he's a millionaire as well. I can give you example of Estex. He had like $25,000. He liquidated his account. He was down to like $70 from where he started, and he is like multi-millionaire now. I can give you example of some of the former people of WWG, which are not associated with us, but everybody have gone through. Like I will give you example. Like if you are trying to learn how to drive a car, you are gonna crash it, like a minor injury, like a dent or something. And then you will eventually gonna learn how to drive, right? Like no, but no, I have never seen a driver who have never kissed his car to some other car. Everybody have done it. including me, and that's how we all get to know about driving. And now we are all learned, so we don't commit the mistake. The same thing is with the trading as well. If you are down right now, I would just say just take it as a part of a game, and just think. The main reason for me to come to stream right now is to tell you that you need to think in terms of RR right now, like how much RR you need to make back your loss. Like how, like if I risk like 1%, since I risk like 1% in every trade mostly, I just need like 4 RR max to make it all back, which will happen eventually in coming weeks. um but I can give you like so many example. Turn your stream off for sake of market, for sake of me. Maybe let me be serious for a minute. I was in few trades of wood. Eli and John went from 12k to 1.5k. Since joining this group like 2 months, I barely do leverage. That's the money side. Other mental issues are different. So basically, if you are down to like 1.5k from 12k, it means you have lost like what, 70%. And if you took every trade from Woods, Eli, and John, I think your core issue is with how much you are risking, right? So I just made tracker of Woods just like an hour ago. Today, if you took like all of the um like all of the trades from Woods, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and seven stop loss, and 1 2 3 4 wins, right? So even if you are taking like, if even if I take example of Woods today, and you took every trade of Woods, and so you must be down like, let's say, if he took like 5%, 5 stop losses, then your account should be down like 5% max. Or even if you risk like 2% in a trade, then your account should be down um um like 10%. And then he made some money as well. So I think my father got liquidated 100% today. Wow. I think you should focus on this aspect as well. Since even if Woods took like 5 stop loss and you risk like 2%, you must be down like only 1.2k from your 12k. So your balance should be like um 10.8k. So you just lose like 1.2k. That was like terrible risk management from you. And since you are down so much, incorrect, I think you should just work on your risk management. I'm very much serious. Like if you are risking like, if you are down like so much, like 70-80% of your portfolio, then I think you have risked so much. And I think you should you should work on your risk management aspect as well. Guys, anybody who thinks like suicide, I don't think so. Like life is such a blessing. It's just, think of it as a dark day of your life, and just try to think how you can make back your money, instead of like having these kind of dark thoughts. What if I tell you like in few months you get a good job with a reputable company with a good salary, and you don't even need crypto in your life? Like things can happen in any day. Like having a suicidal thoughts, I think you should seek like mental therapy. It doesn't worth it. I think look at the blessings you have. Still, even if we are in crypto, like a lot of people sleep on streets every day. So just think about how much blessed you are. Let's come back to the market and my thoughts right now. So yeah, the good thing is, so now let's talk about the levels first, and what I think about the market in terms of what's coming next. So basically, I think this green box from like 96,000, and then we have POCs around like 95.5. I just don't want to see 4 hour close below like 95.5. We a couple of days ago, when I was streaming, we had the FVG bullish FVG here as well, and I thought like, and I told you how critical this 93.8k level is, since we had the bullish FEG here as well. Also, it was a great support previously, so it was like a critical SR, which you can see we bounced from here as well, and now we retested the same region again. Right now, my thoughts is that in the next few days, I think you are going to see a choppy PA. So I would say like every trade, any corner mode post in the trade section, I would say just take it as a high risk and just risk half of what you usually risk, and try to think how much RR you need to make your losses back, and just calculate your position size accordingly, and then position yourself wisely. If any 4 hour close below like 95.5, I would be more inclined to think then that we are gonna get like 91.3 next, which is gonna fill majority of the wick. But as long as right now we are above this green zone, I think the next trouble area right now is 98k. But I think eventually, if this order block from like 96.5 till like 95.5 is intact, I think good chance we just retest 100k again. But it's all depends upon this green box, how price sustain, how it maintains to keep above like 96.5. If we but My main thinking right now is that we are gonna see a lot of chop in coming days. So s- another scenario that I can think of is just lose this green box and reclaim again. It would be hilarious to flush most of the stops and then send it back, just like we had a flush. I think I was making tracker when we had a second wick again. But I think it I am just being very much flat right now. I just want to see how price action develop. But the main idea is that this green box would be the decision maker right now for the BTC. Also, I wanna. Can you show POC on all CS? Also, why I'm taking it very easy on leverage? It's because of this total three chart. You can see. So on lower time frame, I think I'm just taking easy right now for taking a leverage long on alts, because I think total three can retest like 997, 987 again. Also, if I just run fibs for this wick, I think right now the good game is to stay patient, and patiently I'm just patiently waiting for total three to retest to like 988, and I would see the price reaction around like 987. If 987 for some reason doesn't hold, then I think we are gonna go to this GP zone from like 971 to like 956. But majority, I'm gonna open the position on leverage for alts once I see 987 level getting retested for total three. Also, since Jack asked me to show him the POCs on the total three chart for alts, you can see 934 billion was the level where we had POC. You can see that the POC last was 1.1 trillion, and then we had no POC, and you can see how the total three just nuked to those POCs. But these POCs are gonna retest. They are gonna change in like 15 minutes, I think, after daily close. But majority of my plan is to stay patient and wait for either 988 or maybe total three to retest GP zone. What else I wanted to discuss? I wanted to discuss this soul chart as well, since it is the chart that I think very important. For soul, soul is a great indicator for you to check if you wanna see the strength of alts, right? And my main thinking is that this black line is the critical SR level. Why? You can see we rejected, we rejected, we rejected. Once we get acceptance above, we rallied. We retested the exactly level, and then we had a rally. We did a SFP and we pumped, and then for the first time, we have lost this critical SR. So I think any if since we are seeing 4 hour close below like 221, I think definitely 210 is gonna get retested again. Again, I think it's gonna get retested in coming hours maybe. But I think if somehow we reclaim this black line, like let's say if this 4 hour close like this and the next 4 hour open is green, and then the next 4 hour close above this black line would be the trigger for me to go long with the stops like the last body close, and then I would be looking for the TP around like 238. So this is the first scenario that I am thinking for the soul. The second scenario is, let's say this 4 hour close like here, and the next 4 hour candle is also red. So in this scenario, the recent support for you is 211, 210. But if we just doesn't reclaim this black line, then most probably this wick is gonna get filled, and the round number $200 are gonna get retested again. Um, I wanna talk about ENA as well, but let's discuss ETH first. I think there are like so many messages which I haven't read. Sui 2, yes, still waiting patiently for 196 soul. Bob, how are you, Bobber? By chop you mean downside? No, I mean like sideways, hitting stops, then pump, hitting stops, then pump. Do you think that that was the dip, or maybe we see another dip? I just discuss this through the total three chart about my thoughts. Yes, for ETH, let me increase the time frame so you guys can see. So this green box you see is a very important zone. Why? You can see that we lost, we nuked, we failed to reclaim this green box. We nuked again. We tried to reclaim the box. We nuked again, and once we reclaimed this box, we had a rally. We retested this box and had a pump, and then we had a liquidation cascade event. Also, we got rejected from here as well. So this green box from like 3680 till like 3657 is a very critical zone for ETH. I think looking right now, how the chart is looking like, I just want an arc breakout from this coin. Let me show you. Give me a minute. So I think if somehow, if somehow, if somehow price can manage to break like this arc, only then I would be interested in longing ETH, because I don't know how many of you take my streams regularly, but you know that I preach every time that once price break out of the arc type of structure, then we have a violent move to the other side. In this case, if we start making higher lows and price break this arc, then we will have a violent move, which means we can retest the 4K again. But this green box is gonna decide the fate of ETH. I think if price fails to break this arc and just accept below this green zone, then I think this blue line, which is a very very critical zone for ETH, which is a critical S. So every time you are gonna see blue line on my chart, then it means that it is a very critical SR level, very important level for that coin, which you can see this blue SR, and you can see how perfectly the liquidation cascade even just came and retested this level. I think losing this green box would be a trigger for us that we're gonna retest the blue line here. But I think right now, looking at the chart, I think the selling pressure that we had from few hours is now exhausted, and I think liquidity gonna come, and you're gonna see a sideways first, and then you're gonna see high low start making in, and then we're gonna fill out those bearish FEG that you see. So if you are long, great, just ride your long risk free. If you are not, then I think waiting for like 36.76, like this green box, would be a good idea for you if you don't have exposure for ETH with like 2% stop loss, and then TP like 4K again. This is what I would look for. Like something like this. I would just wait to get myself filled. Can you see link as well? Yes, I can. Lost so much money today. Yeah, we discussed like if you have lost so much money, the best you can do is just stay patient and think of your losing, like how much RR you want to make your losses back. Um, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm replying someone. Then I take your RR means like risk and reward ratio. Like let's say my ETH, if you see I long ETH today, the stop loss like 1.4%, and then if the price pumped by like 1.4% and my stops were like 1.4% away from the entry, then it's called like 1 RR. Like I have achieved the 1 RR, and if the price goes to like 2.8% up and my stops were like 1.4% down from my entry, then I have achieved like 2 RR. So you need to think like how much RR you need in terms of making your losses back. Sorry, I was replying to somebody. Let's take your request. ETH I have done. Sui, let's say. Let's see, Sui. Uh, oh wow, we had a bullish div on Sui. You can see lower highs, higher lower lows, and higher lows. You can see price was clearly struggling to flip this black line here, then here. then here, then we finally flipped and we had a pump, then we just chopped out above this black line and finally we had a rally. I think as long as the price is above like 3.67, well and good. I think I just ignore the wicks. I would just ignore the wick. If you are not positioned on SUI, I think the best area to go long is like 3.67, which was basically the previous key SR level. Plus, we have so many POCs around this level as well. If you are long, then I think you should just target like 4.02 for the TP. But if you are not positioned and looking to long around like 3.67, just do like 5% stop loss. So it would be like, yeah, basically below the wick, this wick like 3.44, and then go long like 3.67. This is what I would think of for Sui right now. You went through Pepe. No, I didn't. Let's see. One of the strongest coin I can see right now is this shit coin. It just made a new all-time high, but right now it's under the POC resistance, and since we have a daily close and now we have a little FVG, so I think best is to just wait how price react to this FVG right now. If somehow 1 hour close like above those POCs like 0.265, I think then I would just take a bet on this coin. But look at this 15 minute, look at this 15 minute chart first, and then we will analyze about this coin. So this coin, why I'm avoiding this coin is because of the strong highs. I always tell on my stream that once price, like once in any chart we get strong highs, it means that price has been kept, and then now price is gonna just do ranging. So I will just um so since it has strong high, sorry, I was replying to somebody. So since it has like strong high, you can see I won't be longing this coin since I'm not interested in any upside exposure for any coin. Always when I see strong highs, yes, of course I can go long on Pepe once price gonna flip the strong highs. But until we have a strong highs, I won't like to keep upside exposure for this shit coin. Also, if you see, we got a rejection, we made the deviation, deviation, again deviation, acceptance above, and then pump, lost, nuke, do a bearish retest, nuke, and now doing the bearish retest again. At least if you wanna convince me to go long on Pepe, I would just wait for 0.27 flip. Then I think this would be the only area or the only flip I would be interested in going long on this coin. Strong high valid on any time frame? Yes, on any time frame it work. So yeah. Uh, Sorry, I was just trying to reply to somebody as well on messages. I just want to convince you guys that even if you lost like 20%, 30% because of bad risk management, I can like literally guarantee you that if you gonna stick to this server, I think easily make within like a few weeks, even if like it's like 30% of your portfolio, 40% of portfolio. Only thing only thing is stopping you is just literally you just need to show some courage and just little bit determination that fuck it, I'm gonna make it. Just this type of attitude. uh you have no idea, like today event is nothing. Today event is literally nothing. What we have seen in May 2021, Today event is like 10% of what we have seen in May 2021. Literally, if you were if you guys were in if you guys were in 2021, I think you guys might get fainted looking at the price section in the real time. So just learn from your mistake and let's just keep moving forward like a team. I will just try my best. Literally, I will try my best to make up the loss for the last three trades, including BTC, Sol, and then the shit move trade. Uh, let's see Tau, because everybody was screaming on CT that Tau did like 2x. To look what I told you about the total three in few hours ago. Sorry, few minutes ago. That price is just looking to just curl down, and it's gonna retest like 987, where we will see the price reaction, and then consequently it will just go to test this GP zone as well, which would be a good area to go long. I think if they give me this GP zone, then I think I would be willing to go risk on. It was the Eid. We Muslims celebrate Eid. It was the Eid day, and I was about to go to mosque in 2021. Yeah, BTC was like 62K, and it just keep today. What you see is like very quick, right? It was like very quick, right? It just took like half an hour for you to lose money, right? But in 2021, on ETH day, literally it was nuking straight for like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, constantly, literally zero bounce. Everything is just nuking. Today was just a fast scenario, which tells me like still we got some potential for the upside. Do you think the next 25% dumb? Do you think that the next 25% dumb will affect all around 60%? Is it better to hold until June, July, or sell and buy in the pullback? I don't know what you are trying to ask me, but I would answer you if you can just rephrase your question much better, and then I would be able to answer you. For Tau, let me go to the higher time frame first to check the chart. We have a monthly POC around like 583, and then we have a POC around like 512, right? You can see this OB. We made the deviation, right? And then price just came to test this OB, and then we pumped. So just like every chart, this green zone is also important for us. If you see any 4 hour close below the green box, then I think it's gonna be very much fatal for the price section, and I would just say that price gonna go back to 518 again. As long as price is just staying above this green box, you can see how clean the price action is. Just keep 4 hour close above like 593, then I would be willing to bet that price can revisit like 661 again to test those POCs. But I think now price is just gonna do consolidation. Just do consolidation. Our job right now is just to monitor how the price action develops, which means that we are gonna go to the 15-minute time frame, and we just gonna see either we are making lower highs, higher lows, what kind of structure we are making. and then we are gonna proceed. But if you just ask me for Tau, I would say lose 574, and you're gonna see 520 very quickly around like those POCs, at least like 514 this monthly POC I am talking about. Total three as we speak right now. It's at support for ETH. We talk about if this close below this green box, then we retest this blue line again. Um, I just want to take as much. It's like 5 a.m. here, but I think it's important to stream since there will be for sure a pullback on BTC around like 25%, just like 2000. This will affect alts around like 60%. Is it better to sell before the correction? Place new limits to ride the bull run. Um, I would say it depends on your entry for the alts that you accumulated during the bull run. If you are up like 3x, 2x, 4x, just take like 60% profit or maybe 50% profit and just let the 50% run. If you see that any May 2021 kind of a scenario, then your job is to add that 50% back on your spot. So basically in 2021 when we had a dump, we pump just to make a complacency shoulder on the structure, and then we just rolled out, and just nuke again, slow bleed. So it depends how chart develops, but I would say if you are up like multiple x, take half and wait for not like if you get any May 2021 kind of scenario, just add back those 50% that you will take off in few days. That's what I would do, if I were you. If I was riding my spot bags, like I was riding OXO, which I scaled out mostly. I was riding Soul, so that's what I was trying. Jack is here now. I don't know if Jack is here with us right now, but I tried to convince him to take profit. When like today, when Pepe was trying to make all-time high. So this is the thumb of rule that I always follow. Like I think, I think you should just tattoo this thing in your body for the next cycle. All of you that you are listening right now, whenever you see a coin making a new all-time high, this is the first trigger for you to book like 20 to 25% profit on your spot bag. This is what I always do, and I've been doing this consistently on my journey. And today, since Pepe made a new all-time high, I booked like 10 to 15% profit. I wanted to book like more profit than I get delusional, that we can go more up, and but at least I took profit like some around like price discovery. So um whenever you see price discovery on any coin, just take profit. Oh, FD, you were there in the meetup. I just, if I would see your picture, then I will recognize you. Could you check Metis link? Yes, I can. Which total three zone will you go long? I discussed in my stream that I want to see price reaction around like 988, which is a good support for total three. But I think now looking at how the 5 15 minute candle is shaping up, I think I would just wait for like 965, which is the golden pocket. But yeah, here I will not even think twice. Here I am thinking twice, yes, but I think this is a good support to go long. You can try going long around like 987, but if they give me for sure 964, I won't even blink twice to go long. I was talking about Tau. Let's check link and then Metis. I just want to check how Doge is doing, because I told everybody that if it's gonna come to 0.394, I'm gonna buy. Shit, but I didn't bought since I was busy buying Soul on spot for myself. But the only spot bag that I am willing to risk today for the group is Doge. I think Doge is a free money. If they give me like 0.388 again, I'm gonna call a long or maybe a spot for sure. I'm gonna call if I see 0.39 again, because 0.394 was my buy zone for like days, and I was like dying to buy this shit coin for my mental health. Let's see if we can get 0.389. But wow, total 3 is bouncing from our region. If you, but BTC, I just don't like. I don't like. Link, let's say link. Link, there is like so much big wick, and now the POC is around like 20.6. I think I don't know why somebody asked me for link, but Dino coin pump is done. I think now time to consolidate. If even if I remove all those POCs from my chart to make it look clean, I would say I would say we just fill this bearish or the bullish FVG, and then we had a pump. I think it would be interesting for us to see how this 50 level on RSI just keep. That would be interesting in coming hours. For Soul, I don't like Soul also. I think maybe retest like 204 again, looking at how the chart looking like. This chart looks like a shit coin with literally with literally like lowest liquidity I've ever seen. Goat and Hippo dropped so bad. Let me see Goat and Hippo as well. What do you mean, Muza? You said chances we go upside. Can we also go downside in pair just like that? Like volume, can you rephrase your question? I just don't understand what you are asking me. Link, whoever asked me for link, if I just say if I just see like, let's say, the daily for daily, you can see the support I have drawn, right? This is the top that we are holding right now. But even if I go to the lower time frame like 12-hour, I think this would be, I think this black line would be very critical for link. What I see right now on link is that if we just lose and reclaim again, then I will just watch for the higher lows, and then we might retest like 26.7. But as of now, also one more thing is that this is the range lows. This is the range lows for the chart, right? So if you give me the reclaim of 23.4, I will call a long on link. If this doesn't reclaim the previous range lows, the range high was like 26.6. Range lows are like 23.4. If price can reclaim 23.4, I will long link. Before this, I'm just not interested in link. Probably goes down or just go sideways, but it doesn't make sense for me to go long without the reclaim of the range lows. Oh wow, total 3 just bounced from our zone. ETH W, chill guy. Before you said something like we need to hold a position in more, otherwise we go down. What does it mean? I think you haven't understand my exact statement which I said for BTC. I think this green box is the critical zone for the BTC right now. If we lose 4 hour below this green box, then we gonna retest 93.9 again. If he doesn't respect this level, then we will fill most the wick around and retest like 91.3. These are two levels. So 91.3 and 93.8 is my level for the bounce if this green box holds. Loss, sorry. If this green box holds, then I think in coming hours we might retest like 98.9k where we have POC and then reject again and then retest the green box again. So I think since I'm a trader, I'm not an astrologist that I can tell you that we are gonna go down, we are gonna go up. I can just mark out a critical zone and just see if price is above that zone or below that zone. If price is above this zone, this green box, then go up. If price lose this green box, then retest this black line, and if it doesn't hold, then just go and retest like 91.3. This is what we discussed for BTC. um ETH W link we discuss. What else? Metis. Like such a random request. I have never seen anybody who is in this coin. Oh, I was laughing on J Dripstar post inside his corner, not on you, because he said we went down after I was streaming. So I was like, what the fuck did I do today? Oh my god. Moza, I might eat a battery after today's profit and losses. My worst day ever. S3, can you tell me if this is your first cycle? How long are you in crypto? For Metis, this is clearly the range high, right? This is clearly the range high. We got rejection. We made a fake out. We nuked. We get an acceptance. We pumped. Then we retested and pumped. I think this blue line 50.1 is a critical area for Metis. I don't think so. This coin is gonna suffer much. But if your job is just to keep eye on this coin on 1 hour and see if it's just start making like higher lows after consolidation or few hours, if it start making higher lows, then probably it just engulf and retest like 60. But I am not interested in this coin since it has like not so much volatility to play. Like even if this coin pumps, it's like 17%. On the other hand, let's take an example. Oh, it's a shit coin. Any coin that I can take example of right now, like volatile, maybe goat. But if something like this, it recovers, it's like 40% recovery, fully engulfed. So I would just pay attention to the coin. Oh wow! If you guys remember, I said like I wanna buy goat around like 50 cents. I wish I would set limit order for the group. I didn't knew that we gonna go down this much fast, but I think This is the only coin that I wanna buy on spot for the group right now. Not right now, right now, as in if I see this, I am pulling the trigger right now. Just or let me post the limit order for the group. Maybe stops like, yeah. I don't know if you guys are fading this shit coin or not, but I just wanna emphasize again. I shilled ENA around like 0.25, and I said that this coin would be doing great, and then it pulled like 4x. I think this coin goat can do wonder. I just wanna position myself on this coin. I don't know when, but if they give me a retest of like 0.53 from here, I think I'm gonna go long on goat. And I think if we can get 0.53 entry, we can easily secure like 2x for the group on this shitcoin. Number one priority list is getting exposure of goat, to be honest. HBJ just secure ENA. Can you have a look at chill guy? Yes, I can. Chill guy, I don't have much conviction if you ask me. Uh, but for goat, wow, it just pumped from our support. Everything pumped from our zone. I wish I just stick with my gut feeling and called along on anything. Oh, what the fuck, ENA. I think ENA retest like 1.35 from here. But for this, for this, for this, RSI needs to invalidate this bear invalidation bear divergence. And RSI should go above like 79.7. Let's see. But yeah, for ENA, I think 1.35 can very possible in coming days. Uh, I'm pulling the trigger tonight too. Can you check ENA? Yes, I just checked ENA. For ENA, you need to keep an eye on RSI. Um, Sorry, I was drinking water. So, you need to keep an eye on RSI on a daily time frame. If if you want a continuation, then we must invalidate the previous bear divs, which means RSI needs to close above 79.7. But even it have 70, it's very easy to say that ENA can go to like 1.35 in midterm in few days from here. No, I don't think so. For Hippo, it's an animal coin until you see animal hype again. I think probably this coin might get delisted from Binance as well. I just don't look at Hippo chart. But since you have requested me, let's look at. But it's something that I won't ever dare to go. Last night we discussed how it's making deviation. reclaiming and going to range high, right? Since we lost this range, it's legit just down only, and literally just 30 to 40% down. If you give me a reclaim somehow 1478, this black line, only then I am gonna be interested in this coin. Until I have like no interest. Wow, very good buyback from ETH from this green zone that we had. It just retested and now making a comeback. I think with this strength, testing 3847 would be very ideal. But let's see in coming hours. Mm, all right, I think it's enough for my health. I will just sleep and wake up fresh with another mindset. And let's keep killing it. Have a good day, guys, and thanks for coming on my stream.